Good morning, beautiful YouTube people. Miranda, Camille, Yoga here, coming at you on this beautiful day. It's been a minute. It's been a year actually since I've uploaded anything, and I have had the burning desire to do it. So here we are, we're doing it. We're just going to start with a really nice, quick little morning routine that you can do to get your day started. So we're going to start on our yoga mat, just in a comfortable seat. So that could be legs crossed, but if sitting on your knees feels better, do what works for you. We're just going to come to a seat, place the hands onto the knees. We're going to flip the palms up so that they face up towards the sky. This is just going to help to uplift, to energize, to receive as we start to get ready for our day. So as you settle into that shape, close over your eyes. Just give yourself a minute. Just arriving here on your mat, at your practice, at this moment, just for you. You're going to start to feel your sitting bones anchoring you and start to create a little bit more space and lightness through the spine as you sit up tall. Send your heart to the sky. We're going to squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears and then just slide them down the back, let them soften. Beautiful. Start to empty all of the air from your lungs. We'll find 3 breaths together. Breathing through your nose. Feel your belly start to grow and expand. Find a pause. Then open your mouth and let it out. Again, breathing through the nose, swell the belly. Then start to send the breath up into the ribs. Take a pause. Open your mouth, let it out. One more time, breathing in into the belly, to the ribs. And then this time right up into your heart space. Take a pause. Maybe with a little bit of a sigh this time. Open your mouth. Let it out. Good. On your next breath in, we're going to release the hands by the sides of the hips and then start to circle them up and over your head. Sit up really tall, shift the gaze up towards your fingers, and then as you breathe out, you're going to take your right hand down to the earth on the right side. Peel your left arm up and over, and imagine you're trying to open your heart space up towards the sun. Send the gaze that way. Take a breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. Next inhale, we sit tall again. Shift the gaze upwards, look high. Exhale, other side. Left hand to the mat. Right hand peels up and over. Shining your heart open to the sun. Peel the corners of your mouth open as well. Find that beautiful little smile to start your day. Take a breath in and a breath out. Next inhale, we sit tall, back into center. We're going to twist this time as you exhale. Right hand comes behind, left hand onto the knee. Inhale, we reach through the spine. Exhale, we soften into that twist, perhaps gazing over right shoulder. Take a breath in and give a breath out. And now as you inhale, unravel. Take your hands back above your head, look tall. On your exhale, twisting left this time. We breathe in, we find space. We exhale, we soften as we gaze over the shoulder. Next inhale, unravel, take your hands over your head. And then this time we're just going to send the hands out in front, roll over the knees and come to a tabletop position. So we're setting up for a cat-cow shape here. So you're going to spread your fingers nice and wide, tuck the toes underneath. As you next breathe in, send your belly down to the ground, lift the tail, start to lift the gaze up and squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back like a little kiss. As you exhale, push the ground away. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin to your chest. Now we're separating the shoulder blades so they're pulling away from each other. We're just going to move through that a few more times. So breathe in, belly moves down low, tail and crown lift. This is your cow pose. And then as you breathe out, press away and round. This is your cat back shape. Couple more. Just breathing in life and energy and vitality into the spine. Last one. And exhale. And then just make your way into a neutral shape in the spine. We're going to come into a puppy pose. You're going to walk your hands to the top edge of your mat. Shift your knees a little bit further away and then start to lower your chest down towards the ground. Nice big opening through the shoulders and the chest space. The chin could be to the mat as the chest rests all the way down, or perhaps you tuck the chin to the chest and let the forehead rest. Let's take a breath in here and a breath out. Good. From there, start to drag your hands back towards your body. Tuck your toes underneath and then find a downward facing dog. So once you arrive here in your downward facing, just bring some movement to it. Walk out the legs, sway through the hips. Could be a nice little movement of the head, a yes and a no in both directions. Just starting to feel all of those little intricate parts of your body lengthening, creating space, waking yourself up. Good. Coming into stillness from your downward facing. We're spreading our fingers nice and wide. We're pushing the ground away. You're going to look upwards towards your fingertips and then just start to pitter-patter your feet to your hands so you come to the top of the mat. From there, we'll find a halfway lift. So your hands might be on your shins, they might be on your thighs. You want to add a little more load, you can float them back behind you. As you exhale, take a forward fold. We're just going to come into a ragdoll here, bend the knees quite a bit, let the belly connect to the thighs, and then interlace the hands into the elbows. Just decompressing the spine here, let everything hang heavy, let your head rock from side to side. Breath in, breath out. Release your hands to the mat. We're unraveling now, just nice and slowly. Keep the spine, the bend in the spine. Slowly rising up. Arms and head stay heavy. Coming all the way up to a standing position. Beautiful. Circle your hands over your head. Bring your palms to touch. We're going to interlace the fingers here. Grow tall as you lift your arms towards the sky. Squeeze your glutes and lift your kneecaps. Start to create a little bit of extension through the spine as you lift your heart and your gaze up to the sky. Take a breath in. Give a breath out. One more breath in. And then on your exhale, we're just going to take a swan dive. So we hinge at the hips, we soften into the knees a little bit as we fold forwards over those legs once more. Breathing in, half lift of choice again. And exhale, folding forwards. From here, plant your hands into the mat, step your feet back, find a plank position. So plank position, we have this straight line from the shoulders, the hips, and the heels. It's quite a strong, energizing, core-inducing shape, so play with it. If this is too much, come to the knees. You're still working through the core, you're still working through the arms and the upper body. We're just going to take a breath in here, and you're going to lower to the belly. Make it slow, make it controlled. Send the elbows back behind you, and then lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet push into the mat for a baby cobra pose. Pull the heart forward, squeeze the shoulders together on your back, and then exhale as you dive it back down. We're going to go twice more like that. So inhale, feel your heart pull forwards and upwards as your shoulders squeeze, your glutes squeeze, you lift. And exhale, we'll take it back down. One more time, breathing in, peeling up, pausing this time at the top. So I'm really working to pull myself up by squeezing the shoulder blades back, by switching on through my glutes. Option here is to start to take a little hover of the hands from the mat, creating a little bit more load on that posterior chain, the backside of the body. One more breath in. Then as you exhale, we're going to lower the chest back down to the mat. You're going to tuck your toes under, push it back into a child's pose. Reach your hands forwards, soften your hips over your heels, and then just round through the back. Take a breath in, and give a breath out. Good. Next inhale, start to ripple yourself back into that table shape. Tuck the toes under, shift the hips back, find your downward facing dog once more. Little pedal again through the hips, through the legs, noticing the space and the difference in sides. That's our Sun Salutation A. We're going to move through that a couple more times. With your next inhale, take the gaze again towards your fingers, walk your feet there. Inhale to a halfway lift at the top of the mat. Find that flat back shape. Positioning of your hands is your choice. And then exhale, dive it down. On your inhale, reverse swan. Take your hands up above your head. Interlace your fingers here again. Really feel the energy through the soles of the feet as you root to rise, grow tall. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heart high, take the gaze back. Then on your exhale, take a dive down into your forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, folding it forwards, planting your hands, stepping your feet back. Find that plank position. Again, know that you can come down to your knees if that works better for you. We're going to take a breath in. As you do, hinge the weight forwards, lower to the belly. Come all the way down. Good, untuck the toes. This time we find cobra. Push into the hands, lengthen the elbows a little more and lift the heart. So we're not bunching our shoulders up to our ears here. We're encouraging them back and behind as we create space to send the heart out in front. Glutes are on, breath in and breath out, we fold. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under. We're pushing up to our plank shape now. So you can use your knees, or you can tuck your toes and lift the knees and push up. From your plank, downward facing dog. Find a full breath in and a full breath out. Next breath in, gaze to the fingers, walk or maybe a step, maybe a hop. Half lift at the top. Exhale, fold it forwards. Reverse, root to rise. Take your hands over your head, interlace the fingers. This is the last one. Squeeze the glutes, grow tall. Lift the arms, lift the heart, send the gaze back. Then as you exhale, dive it down, folding. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forwards. Planting hands, stepping back, finding plank. Take a breath, lower slow, all the way to the belly. Knees if you need them. Untuck the toes, cobra. Inhale, push into your hands. Lift your heart, squeeze your glutes. Shift the gaze up, big smile over the face. And then exhale as you dive it down. Tuck the toes under. Push it back up into your plank position. Downward facing dog. Big, beautiful, delicious breath in. And a glorious breath out. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards, walk or step your feet there. Half lift, fold it forwards, reverse, up to standing. This time bring your palms to touch. Exhale your hands down into your heart space. And find Tadasana, just separating the palms beside the body. Settle in here. Softening your face, softening your jaw, feeling your toes spread wide and that connection to the earth beneath you. Imagine energy being drawn up through the soles of the feet. It creates space and lift through your spine as it helps you to stand tall, as it helps you to stand proud, as it helps you to embrace this beautiful new day with endless possibilities. Next inhale, we'll move our hands back above our head. And then as you exhale, take your hands into your heart space. Beautiful work, everybody. Bowing our heads in respect to ourselves, each other, and the practice. Namaste. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Mwah. It's nice to be back with you. Stay tuned. There'll be lots more to come.